welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This session is being recorded over Zoom. Tonight we'll be continuing with the adventure series called In Volo's Wake, published by Wizards of the Coast, who do not sponsor us. But they could if they wanted to, that'd be great. Adventure 1 was run by John, Adventure 2 by Kate, Adventure 3 by Sarah, and Adventure 4 by Greg. This is Adventure 5 in the series, and we have one more to go, and I'll be DMing that one in the next session. We will start by having each person tell us a little about the character that they'll be playing. So why don't we start with Mr. John? Why don't you tell me about your character for this session?
Riki is staying from the last session because Riki is still really wondering what's going on around the in the woods and stuff like that. So Riki just wants to have his home back. So he's kind of went to look for help and ended up kind of with a bunch of really weird other people that at least didn't chase him away. So,
okay.
And he's going to try to help out.
All right, cool.
And he's the mechanically he's a battle master fighter. So he just kind of gets up there and stabby.
Did you mention that he's a kobold?
He is oh yes. Well, I suppose that's kind of important, but yes, he's a kobold.
All right, Mr. Greg, do you want to tell us about the race and class of your character and anything else you want to tell us?
All right, I am Kai Knight Bellwether, and I come from a distant land, which is around where my friend Alexian is currently dispatched to. I've been studying monistic tendencies and tactics, and I'm playing a monk this evening, and I will see if my training can be put to good use in this new party.
And you're a half-elf, is that right?
And I'm a half-elf.
Okay, cool. And then we have the lovely and talented Sarah.
I'm lovely and talented tonight. Oh.
Of course. Girl.
I'm a Britannia Spears. And I'm traveling with my homegirl, Sindra. I met her one day and I decided she totally needed my help because she doesn't know how to talk to people. So I'm helping her and stuff.
Okay, and your race and class?
Oh, I'm a badass human with a bardic past.
Okay. So that will go on to my lovely wife, Kate.
With Bugatti. Let's see here. So I am playing Sindra Beldine tonight. So Sindra is a human wizard. So she is a very talented mage with elemental type of magics. She had gotten into an elvish school of magic to study, and she's a good researcher. She loves solving mysteries, but she's a little bit spastic and socially awkward, and and a little bit wild and impulsive in her use of magic. So she didn't end up really being a good fit there. So she dropped out and started adventuring on her own, and eventually she found her bestie, Britannia. They started traveling together, and in their travels they had worked before with Barbara Ann and her brother. So basically Barbara Ann and her brother, I think, were going to leave and go on another adventure, but they had gotten in touch with Sindra and Britannia and asked them to come to the village to help with the mysteries that were going on there. So yeah, she's a wizard. She's got a quarterstaff with a crystal arcane focus on it.
Okay.
She likes
Did you say
blowing
she was
stuff
also
up.
human, or
She's also human. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, variant human. Yep.
And what is the do you want to share the specialty that of your wizard class?
She's School of Evocation.
Evocation.
So elemental type of magics, and then just like appearance wise, she's relatively tall. She's got dark hair with colored streaks that just kind of grow naturally in it, but always somewhat disheveled looking. Like she's got spectacle type glasses that keep trying to slip down her nose and stuff like that. I mean,
So human,
yeah,
wizard,
a little bit of a mess.
School of Evocation, kobold
Yeah.
fighter with the subclass of battle master, and then we have the monk, half elf monk, who your monastic tradition is the way of the open hand or open fist. I forget what the
Yes.
exact terminology is though. And Sarah, do you have a certain bardic college that your character is a part of?
I'm like the College of Glamour.
you would
All
be.
right.
Just made me spit stuff out of my mouth on my computer screen. Jesus.
I just made Chris get up. He's like, I can't even with you people.
Greg's like, I'm out.
This borrowed monitor would have had beer on it.
Borrowed monitor. Uh-oh.
Okay, so as our adventure begins, the party is in the town of Phandalin. They travel to the town after hearing rumors of increased monster activity in the area. Phandalin was recently made famous by being described in the latest publication of lore master Volo Gadarm, a tome called Volo's Guide to Monsters. A Neverwinter noble named Ilsa Wisemantle recently arrived to help investigate the troubles plaguing Phandalin. She is a friend of Councilman Sildar Hallwinter. She has taken up in a small cave at the base of the Sorn Mountains. Sildar has offered the characters 100 gold pieces to venture to the cave and assist in her investigations. The party is just now arriving at the cave. A dim flicker of light can be seen from the cave opening ahead of you. The passage leads into another small cavern with a circular stone door at the opposite end. A set of 4 striated lines, each breaking at different intervals, are carved along the center of the door. In the center of the chamber, a makeshift bed of blankets sits next to a small campfire. Ilsa is here, tending a robed figure on the bed. Her charge appears to be a strange humanoid creature with blotchy purple skin and long tentacles that branch out from its squid-like face. The creature points in your direction as you approach. Ilsa, looking toward where the creature points, calls out to you. "Please," she says, "this creature is sick. We need help here. Her name is Karali. She belonged to an Illithid colony hidden deep within the mountains nearby." So what do
Ricky
you
never
do?
heard of Illithid. Do you taste like squid?
Are you talking to the mind flare?
Sure.
You hear this voice in your mind say, "No."
Oh, probably just as well. Squid gives Riki terrible gas.
So Ilsa says, "Carly is sick and she could use your help."
All right. So Syndra kind of like glosses right over whatever it was that Ricky said and like is very intent. And she's like, "Oh, Illithid, fascinating. I could take a look, and I do have medicine proficiency, so I don't necessarily have healing ability, but I can at least check."
I don't think I've seen anything like this before in any of my travels.
Okay. So you want to make a medicine check, Syndra?
Sure.
Go right ahead.
All right.
Oh, I have
See if my dice feel like playing tonight or not. Okay. 20.
20. Okay, so during your travels, you have actually encountered mind flayers or illithids. Either one is appropriate before, and you understand that they live in colonies together, and there's something about the condition of this illithid of Karali that indicates to you that the sickness has something to do with her being separated from her colony. You're not really sure what it is, but you feel like the sickness has something to do with that.
Okay.
Can we like get down with this sickness?
So Syndra kind of like, I guess, clucks at Britannia. Now, Britannia, stop being silly. Kind of looks at the illithid and says, "Where are the rest of your people? It seems that your illness might be tied to the fact that you are further from them."
So you hear Karali's voice in your mind, and it's not just you. Every single one of you hears her voice in your mind. And she thinks to you, "Over the past few weeks, our colony's elder brain has started to act strangely. It performed a ritual that inflicted madness upon the minds of every living creature within a 20-mile radius of the colony. Those affected initially acted strangely and erratically, but eventually went completely mad and turned on each other. The ritual is also causing the mind flayers in the colony to become sick and act strangely, some even dangerously so. When I attempted to reason with the elder brain, it demanded my head. I barely escaped with my life. I know a shortcut to reach the elder brain, but I am too weak to do it alone. I'll make you a deal. If your group escorts me to the elder brain's chamber, I can help you stop the ritual of madness. I vow to do this even if it means harming my own kind. It is far better than the fate they currently face." And Ilsa also speaks up and offers a reward of 200 gold pieces if you will agree to help Karali on her mission. So let's have everybody make intelligence checks. Just roll the die and add your intelligence modifier. This is sort of like a knowledge check, recalling bits of information.
It'd probably help if I had dice out, huh?
Riki's brain caught fire once when he burned the wrong plant in his campfire one night. Are you using the wrong plants?
I don't think so, my little friend.
Wow.
I fucking love you, John.
Wow.
She says, "I don't think so, my little friend."
Yeah, because he got a 3.
Three.
Fascinating. Very, very fascinating.
Syndra, what'd you get?
Syndra, I got a 16.
And Britannia?
20.
Nice.
And Kai?
17.
17, okay. So, all of you with the exception of Riki,
Jesus.
you haven't
He
understood.
snorts on today.
Well, actually, Kai just said that he never encountered anything like this in his travels, so apparently it is Britannia and Kate. Sorry, and Syndra.
Mm-hmm.
It's Britannia and Syndra who remember this information, which is that you have an understanding that illithids keep slaves and illithids eat brains. You know there's some sort of a history with them and the Gith, meaning the Githyanki and the Githzerai, and having them as slaves. So, mind flayers are not usually regarded as being very friendly. And you think that the way that she was talking to you in her mind about the fact that she would she would even go so far as to harming her own kind if necessary, is a reference to the fact that you're going into a place where normally you might be captured and eaten. But she's saying that basically everybody is becoming sick and becoming mad, and that she will fight against them, but she needs your help to get in there and try to stop this madness from continuing.
Minor detail, just to clarify the pronouns. Did you say that the Gith had the Mind Flayers as slaves, or did the Mind Flayers have the Gith as slaves? The Gith were the slaves. Okay.
The Gith were the slaves, yes.
Okay.
But both Britannia and Syndra, I mean, you know the history to some small degree of the Mind Flayers. You know how they're regarded, and they're typically, pretty badass and scary creatures that people don't mess with and don't go anywhere near.
So, let's see, Syndra, even knowing that, kind of turns excitedly to the others briefly and said, "This sounds like a fascinating adventure. I think we should definitely try to help." And she turns back to Syndra and goes, but you look like you are not well. Is there any kind of healing we can try to offer before we go?
You turn back to Ilsa?
Yeah, back to not Ilsa, but
you said
the
Syndra.
Illithid, Corelli. Syndra turns back to Corelli and back to the Illithid. And you seem like you're not well. Is there any kind of healing we could offer before we go? And is there anything you can tell us? Because I know that they like to eat brains, and I like my brain. So I don't want it to get eaten.
What's this? Eating Riki's brain? Riki doesn't have much of one, but he would like to keep it.
Sandra kind of pats him on the shoulder and, like, with no clue to what she's doing that might be insulting, she's like, "It's okay. I don't think they'd want your brain."
Okay, touche.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Syndra, you really need to learn tact.
Oh, I'm probably talking again too much, aren't I?
Yes.
No.
If I were a betting man, I might think so. But
So you hear Corelli's voice in your mind again, saying, "As I said, I will fight against any who harm you. Although many have given into the madness, and the colony is not well. It's not healthy. I'm not even sure if everyone will be there, or if they will be dead, if they will be gone. I don't know, but my colony is suffering, and I have to try to help the elder brain in my colony."
Is there any kind of attacks or elements that are more effective against your kind if it comes to that?
She thinks to you the same things that would harm any other creature.
Okay.
piercing.
I know a few of those things, so I think the rest of us do too, so hopefully it'll be enough.
My fists are weapons.
Oh no.
Did she go, yeah.
All right, so did Corelli say that she needed any kind of healing to be able to go on the journey?
No, she. Your assessment of her condition using your medicine check revealed that she would be doing better if she were closer to the colony. But unfortunately, and now because of the madness that's going on,
Okay.
being close to the colony has other detrimental effects. So she's, if she goes away from the colony, she's getting sick. If she goes into the colony, she risks getting killed or turning mad.
Okay.
So she needs somebody's help so she can go back and try to help the colony and the elder brain.
So Syndra kind of like thinks as an afterthought and turns back to Corelli and Ilsa and says, do you know if there's anything we can do to protect ourselves from being impacted by this madness as we get closer to Corelli's people?
Ilsa has no idea. And Corelli says, the madness takes time to affect someone. And the creatures in the immediate vicinity were affected initially right away in a large burst. And then slowly over time, the Illithids started to succumb to the madness. If we are successful in our mission, there should not be enough time for the madness to affect you.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Stepping out of character, does everybody have inventories updated for like the passing of the stuff that we've been doing in the last few adventures?
I think I still have the +1 short sword. So.
I think just about everybody had a potion of healing. Because I didn't have to use mine.
Given someone took mine because mine as Alexian was left behind with his his hasty departure.
So what we had decided was that whatever inventory you have stays with each character.
Right.
Unless for some reason you really, really don't want that, but otherwise everybody has their same inventory.
So Chris, the question would be is when Shooter left the group, or whatever your character was in the last adventure, did he turn that healing potion back so that Kai could take it as Greg's character came back to the game?
I think that's what we have been establishing, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Greg, you should have a healing potion.
Okay.
And Syndra kind of turns to Britannia and says, I have this circlet of blasting that Barbara Ann had passed to me from the previous adventure that the group had taken. Do you think you need something like that, or shall I keep it?
I don't know what that does.
Lets me cast a spell with fire once a day, or whoever wears it.
I think I wear enough crowns. You can keep that circlet.
All right, thank you.
So are you agreeing to help Corelli to try to save her colony?
Yeah.
Syndra's all about it. She'd made that pretty clear. She's
It'll
excited.
be a fun adventure to go and see these creatures up close.
Okay. So Corelli stands up and moves over to the door and leans forward toward the center of the door. Her face tentacles writhe about as they caress the lines on the door, creating a subtle yet slightly disturbing squishy sound. The door then slides open, revealing a dark passage beyond.
Okay. So Syndra pointed out she would have already done it for the day, but I did use a first level spell slot to cast Mage Armor.
Okay. So, as
I'll be the inspiring leader that I am.
what is that, sir?
I'll be inspiring.
You're gonna sing something inspiring?
Yes.
Yeah.
So people are going to gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your level or something. I'm not quite sure how that works. I think it's charisma modifier plus level, maybe.
It's your level plus your charisma, so it's 7 temporary hit points.
Oh, shace. Nice.
That's decent.
Do you want to regale us with a song, or just you want to say these things?
We're not a team. Not yet, teammate. All we need is time. An adventure that is mine.
She needs inspiration for that.
She's already giving inspiration for that.
Okay, so she's giving inspiration to everybody?
No.
Or no, is it temporary hit points?
It's called inspiring leader. She's giving temporary hit points to everybody.
So 7 temporary hit points to everybody.
Nice.
Thank you, Britannia, for...
Oh, you're so welcome.
Okay.
What's this Illithid's name again? What was it?
Corelli?
Corelli?
Yeah.
So Riki kind of walks up to Corelli. So Riki finds that he doesn't really like the brain parts unless he cooks it really long time in order to make it less squishy. Do you have any tips to make that taste a little better?
What you talking about, Ricky?
She says, usually we just suck the brains out with our tentacles.
Riki doesn't have tentacles. He'll have to find another way then.
Ricky, you should try capers. They're like really good.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
Why is it every time people play bards?
Poor Greg. against the straight man.
It's always the
Chocolate
bards.
monk.
Okay, so after winding your way through twisting tunnels, the passage opens into a walkway, partially swallowed up by the rocky cave wall. The floor here is hardwood covered with a strange, soft substance that yields slightly beneath your footfalls. The area branches off at various locations, some marked with signs bearing line patterns similar to the ones at the entrance. Streams of line patterns carved into the ceiling cast a dim bluish glow about the area. Coralli's voice echoes in your mind once again. This was once a great ship capable of traversing the stars. We can get to the ship's control chamber where the Elder Brain resides, but first we have to activate the seals that unlock the portal. We must be cautious to not alert the rest of the colony above us. The ritual severely weakens their ability to sense others, but we still risk being detected if we are not careful. Gonna do this like this here.
Fancy.
What you talking about?
So this is not part of the map. This is like, well, it's part of the rest of the map. Pay attention to this.
Part of current map.
Okay.
Yeah, the current map is from here over. This is where y'all are, to put it in Sarah's terms.
Y'all.
Y'all.
So we're okay.
So you guys are here. This is Coralli. I don't know if you can see that at all. It's a mind flare mini.
Tentacly.
No, too dark. So you guys are basically walking into this ship, as she described it, that
Okay.
used to be able to traverse the stars.
And we have to activate a bunch of other locations to get a portal to the control chamber open.
Correct.
Okay.
Is correct. To get to the ship's control chamber, where the Elder Brain is, you have to activate the seals that will unlock the portal.
Interesting.
All right. So
Is there anything in particular that anybody wants to do as you're sort of just stepping onto the ship?
I'm touching it and marveling at the interesting feel and sights that I'm seeing.
It is
He
unusual.
is just cowering and ducking behind whatever he can.
Syndra's kind of staying quiet and like whispers to Coralia, how many seals do we have to activate?
4.
4. Oh,
Well,
It's obvious that this ship is a magical oddity. It's a very unique magical device.
Well, if she said carefully and quietly, so we don't attract attention, I guess Riki's just going to try to sneak.
yeah,
Okay.
same.
If people want to make stealth checks, they certainly can.
Oh boy!
Let's see, do I have any of that stuff? Well, I'm not wearing armor, so I should be able to be stealthy. Yes. All right, stealth check.
I rolled a 20 for stealth.
Ooh,
14.
Yeah.
14.
15.
14, 15, 20. Enrique, what'd you get?
14.
14. Okay. So, Coralli leads you in this direction. Here. Into this room. She walks into that room. And Riki, from your vantage point,
Mm-hmm.
you can see that there are a couple of creatures. They are medium humanoids. They're sort of grayish in color. They look like monstrous in some way. They're sort of gray. Like it's hard to describe. They don't really have any features that distinguish them as any particular race that you've seen before.
But they don't look anything like not tentacly or anything.
No.
They're just kind of
No.
humanoid-ish in shape.
Correct.
Nice.
And you can see from your vantage point that there are. Okay, so let me just read this here.
Okay.
This area contains 2 rows of 4 5-foot wide steel cubes, each bearing a sliding door on one side and tinted over the top with a yellow fabric. There are 4 of these cubes in a row on each side of the room. Near the wall on the far side of the room is a stone pedestal with 2 identical levers mounted on the front. So, in the left bank of cells over here, okay, there are 2 orcs in the cells over there, and you can hear something coming from here, from these cells over here, but you can't quite make it out at this point.
Okay. Where are these humanoid things in the room?
They are like here.
Okay, so over there in that far corner.
So it doesn't appear as though they have taken notice of Corrali coming into the room, or they haven't seemed to take notice of the presence of anyone thus far.
Okay.
So Corrali starts moving in the room, sort of around this edge behind where the orcs are.
If that's the way she's going, then I'm still sneaking around on her coattails. Coattails.
I'd follow.
Yeah.
So as you all enter the room, you see all the things that I described, and you see what I've drawn on this map. For the listeners, I have a roll of white paper with 1-inch squares on it, and I've copied the map over from the PDF onto there. So
Very skillfully, I might add.
Thanks. So you guys are moving around the edge of the room here, and
Did I get a look at what's in the other cages?
yes. As you move in that direction, you see that there are 2 Kuatoa on that side, over in these cells over here.
Oh, fun. I kind of know what they are, but I don't think Ricky would. Actually, could I make a nature check to see if he would?
Sure.
Cocked.
If there's any checks that you guys want to make about anything in particular, just call them out. Let me know.
Nature 12. 12 enough to know what they are.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not like really uncommon or rare.
No.
Oh.
You know, they're sort of like these amphibian, like small amphibian creatures. Humanoid though.
Let's see. Is Syndra well learned enough to have an idea of what the gray creatures are?
You could make a. These creatures are. I guess it would be probably a nature check as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think Ricky would even.
Oh.
No.
All right. That's a 19.
19. Okay.
Oh.
So you are somewhat familiar with these creatures. They are called a Quaggoth. Sort of like just like a generic D&D monster, but I don't have the detail page up in front of me. I probably should have
Quaggoth.
brought that.
Here.
Are you looking at the page, John? Because I could look it up, but if you're already doing
I just got it. I'll just read the opening paragraph here. Savage and territorial, Quaggoths climb the chasms of the Underdark. They maul their foes in a frenzy, becoming even more murderous in the face of death.
Okay.
Oh my.
So they're just kind of they're Underdark denizens, kind of, I guess, guard doggish.
Seems good enough. So Corrali keeps moving around here.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if she's not acting to do anything about the guards yet, then Syndra will follow the lead, at least for now.
Yeah, she seems to be sort of trying to skirt around them.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, Ricky knows better than to say anything to attract their attention of what looks like rather nasty-looking beasties. They have a very
Beasties.
feral face.
Beasties.
So continue moving in this direction. Here.
Ricky.
So when you get to about there, the you don't have the cover of the cells anymore at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So the Quaggoths do notice you coming through there. But we're going to say that essentially, a combat is going to start, but I'm going to give you a surprise round because you guys were very stealthy all the way up through this point.
Oh, sweet.
So as you come around that side, and essentially you know you're going to be breaking cover, you know there's no way that these creatures are not going to see you once you break the cover. So we'll have a surprise round where you all get to act normally, and the Quaggoths won't go until turn 2 starts. So why don't we roll some initiative?
Roll initiative. 15. Look at that.
I'm tempted to do something crazy.
Do it.
Not like John.
A strange
Fun things
twist of
happen.
events.
Some
John
things
made
happen way too strange. way too
What did
crazy.
you roll, Riki, for initiative?
15. 1-5.
Okay, and Kai
14.
and Britannia.
14
What is your initiative modifier?
plus 3.
What is yours, Kai?
Plus
Plus 4. Oh, okay.
Okay, and then Sindra.
22.
Show off.
Let's hope the dice keeps rolling 20s like that. That would be nice. Hopefully that's not my last 20 for the night.
Even when you're not playing a Dex fighter, you're still rolling 20 plus initiative. That's just not fair.
All right, so we have, for the initiative order, we have Silda, the Quaggoths, and then Riki and Kai and Britannia. And you see that Karali is not making any aggressive motion towards them. She's moving over here.
Okay.
So, okay. So at the top of the initiative order is Sindra.
Alright, so yeah, Syndra kind of hangs back, but she sees that they're probably going to go aggressive. So she says, "Oh, hi," and raises a hand and kind of flicks it at one of them, and let's see, mote of fire flies out against, let's say, the right creature, as I can view it on the map, the one who's closer to being able to get to Corelli.
What's the spell you're casting him?
I am casting You're facing your mom, but really I am casting Firebolt.
Firebolt, okay. So they have cover from you from behind those cages over there.
I'm sorry, where am I in the party order? Am I in the very back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
So you're missing.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can you do me a favor? And I would double move through the space of the creature next to me, and then diagonally down 15, 20, and then back up diagonally 25. So I'm basically up against the wall, just behind Corelli. Well, that's not wonderful. Let's see here. So, does AC 11 hit?
You shoot your firebolt, and the Quaggoth doesn't really seem to react, but unfortunately it went over his head and you missed.
Dope. Okay. Yeah, well, that would be it for her.
Okay. So they don't get to go on this turn because they are surprised. So we go to Riki, our Battlemaster Fighter.
Okay, so I'm going to take 5, 10, 15 steps towards them. Or 15 steps, 15, yeah, go 3 squares towards them. Yeah, like that. Drop to my knees and say, "Please don't hurt Riki. Riki was just trying to get through here. You looks like such big, mean guys. And I don't want you to hurt Riki." You can use grovel, cower, and beg. Once per short rest as an action, you can cower to distract your foes. Till the end of your turn, allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of me.
Till the end of the next turn?
till the end of my next turn.
Oh, that's awesome. Sweet.
It's kind of fun. What?
That's awesome.
Where does that feature come from?
It's a kobold feature.
Oh, very cool. All right. So Rika goes out there and grovels. Kind of gets their attention a little bit. So then it is Kai.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting because I don't know what to do.
You should punch things.
Okay, so I'll move up and punch him.
What the?
Which then you have advantage because of what Ricky did. So that's pretty sweet.
All right, so so that would be unarmed strike. Is that what it is?
Correct.
Okay, so that is a D6 for that. Okay.
Hold on a second.
No, it's +6, but it's a D4 for hit.
For damage. But
Yeah. Okay. Hit die.
It should be plus.
+6,
plus
but it's
6,
1D4
plus 6.
+4.
Correct.
Okay.
Are you punching A or B? They're both in front of you.
I'm gonna punch B, and I'm gonna do 24 to hit
That definitely hits.
for 5.
You run up there and you punch B for 5 damage. Okay. Okay. So you run up there and you give it a karate chop right in the neck. And Kai, hello.
Yeah. I can go again, right?
Yes, Mr. Mouthful of Food, you can go again. When you use martial arts, when you attack with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack
offhand kind of.
with an unarmed strike.
Okay, so unarmed.
Pop.
Yeah, it's essentially like a 2-weapon fighting kind of thing.
All right, so that is going to be 15 to hit,
That does connect.
and it's going to be for 8.
8. Okay, so you come in with a karate chop on the side of the neck, and then you do a back fist with the other hand.
Smash.
All right, and that was Kai. So then it is Britannia.
Okay, so I'm going to step over 5 feet. Thank you. And I'm going to look creature B right in the eye and start whispering sweet nothings at him. Dissonant whispers.
Isn't it whispers? Okay.
Nice.
Sweet painful nothings.
Sweet pain is made of this. Who am I to disagree?
Oh my god.
That's a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save.
Greg, I didn't mean to make you die.
Don't make him choke on his feet.
Yeah, don't choke on your pizza, Greg.
That is a
Please,
5.
there's a.
That would be a fail. So he's gonna take 2, 6, 10
Woo!
psychic
Wow.
damage,
Oh shit.
and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Away from you.
But it doesn't move into any obvious dangerous ground such as fire or a pit.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
can't actually move any further away from you than it
Yeah, I
already
guess
is.
that's true.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it takes the psychic damage. You see it kind of, its eyes squint, and it seems to be in pain from the psychic attack of your dissonant whispers.
Yeah.
At least they weren't
And that
careless whispers.
will be the show for now.
All right. So we go back up to the top of the round. Syndra, our human wizard.
Was Corrali doing anything?
She's going over and examining these.
Okay, I didn't know she had like formal stuff in the turn
The
order.
levels.
If she was gonna,
No,
yeah.
no, she doesn't
Well,
have
yeah.
anything formal
All right.
in the turn order.
Cool. All right, so Syndra, let's see here. Kind of takes, let's see, 2 steps down. I think is that what gets me clear line of sight to the one we've already damaged, right?
Yes.
Okay, she kind of says, "Hey, let's try this again," and throws another modifier. This time with advantage at B. And this time she is going to hit AC 22.
This is the firebolt again.
Yep.
Okay, AC 22 does hit.
Okay, so then let's go back up and look at that spell. Let's see, so it just hits for the damage that I rolled. Okay, so that'll be for 5 fire damage. Alright.
So the psychic damage from the Bard's Dissonant Whispers did bloody that Quaggoth, and then you just hit it again since it was bloodied.
For our listeners, bloody means that he is at less than half his maximum hit
Okay.
points.
So then, let's see here. Syndra is going to step 2 steps back up to against the wall, kind of up behind Corelli where she was before.
Okay.
And just kind of end her turn there.
All right. So the Quaggoths are going to go. So let's see. That is okay. Got that. So attacks you with a claw there, Kai. It's AC 15.
That will miss.
Okay, you do a martial arts move and get out of the way. But it also gets to attack twice, so it slashes at you again.
Let's see.
Doing his blocks.
This time it hits AC 17.
Can I do? Oh, that's a bonus action if I'm doing something to use patient defense. Okay. All right. So how much is the damage from that?
The damage from that claw is 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yay, temporary hit points.
Yep. All right.
Yay, Bards.
Ow.
And you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, welcome."
Hurt.
So the other Quaggoth is right there, so it's just gonna attack you.
Okay.
First claw is AC 17.
That would also hit.
That one digs deep across your stomach for 8 points of slashing.
Ouch.
Oh.
Okay.
And then one more attack. AC 17 for the 3rd time in a row.
Jeez.
This time it is for 6 slashing.
Ouch. Jesus. Okay.
Are you rolling the white dice, Chris?
Oh, I'm just grabbing some of the mini dice I have. So,
Those poor white dice, they got such a bad rap, man.
So if I do that, does that mean that I'm dodging the whole entire time? Like,
if you had, if on your last turn, if you had run up and just punched once and then used your bonus action for patient defense, then all the attacks that these guys would have on you right now, they would all be with disadvantage.
okay. Well, now I know to use that. So,
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to figure out a monk. You've never played one before, so it's totally okay.
I'll just give you a hard time about it later.
So let's see. So from underneath some of the yellow fabric that is over the cages, a 3rd Quaggoth comes out from underneath,
Oh boy.
mother trucker.
and it shoots this spike out at the monk. I was going to try to hit you with this spike that kind of shoots out of his forearm. So that is for AC 20.
Oof.
That will hit.
Okay. So it is 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you doing anything in response to that?
Yeah, which I think can't you knock it back?
You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8. If you reduce the damage to 0, you have a free hand. You can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a range of 20 to 60 feet. Okay, so
Nice.
so I will try that. Okay, 1d10.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, so 4. So
Plus
that would
8.
be 12.
12. Okay,
Jeez.
so you reduced all of the damage. And then what does it say after that in the description of deflect missiles?
If you have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a range of 20 to 60 feet.
And you're just going to use your regular attack bonus and damage bonus with this spike.
12 to hit.
It's 12 to hit. Okay, unfortunately you miss. But this Qui-Gon comes out from underneath this blanket. It shoots this spike out of its arm, and you spin around and you catch it over your shoulder. And then you spin around again and you throw it back and you miss it, but you didn't take any of the damage.
That was hot.
Syndra's there, like, cool.
Deflect missiles is a really fun ability. Okay, so that is that one there. So then it is Riki, our Battlemaster fighter.
Riki smells blood.
Ruh-roh. Aw.
So Riki is gonna run up, and he's still he's still got advantage on this attack because it's not the end of his turn yet. So he is going to make a short sword attack on B.
You're running up here.
Yep.
Making a short sword attack on B. Got it.
So with advantage, what's the damage die? So 26 to hit
That definitely hits.
for 7 damage.
7 damage. 7 on.
And
You stab it in the leg.
hang on. He is going to burn a superiority die for distracting strike. So he's down there being really annoying.
Really annoying.
Yep, really annoying. And he adds another 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
The next attack against him from somebody other than me has advantage before the start of my next turn.
Any attack roll?
So when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage.
Awesome. Very cool. You're doing Riki's doing a great deal of Battlemaster distracting in this fight.
Very nice.
Okay, so after Riki, so Kai, it is your turn, and your first attack against B has advantage because of Riki, who is basically setting you up to knock these guys down.
Ricky Tiki Tabi. All
I
right.
set them up, you knock them down.
On flurry of blows. Okay.
Well, a flurry of blows is what you would do after your first attack if you wanted to do that.
Okay, so my first attack then is going to be an unarmed strike.
Yep. Yep. You want to punch him.
And that's going to be 25 to hit.
Nice.
Jesus
And that's
Christ.
going to be for 6.
6. Okay, so you do like a stepping stone kick. You bring up one leg, and then you jump off the other one, and you use the leg you jumped off of to kick that Qui-Gon in the head, and it goes flying back against the wall, and its head smashes into the wall, and then it falls down and it stops moving.
Yes. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast.
You're not casting, but
I'm doing the patient defense.
okay. So you're using the key point so that all attacks against you have disadvantage. Cool.
Yes.
Very cool. All right. So you take this defensive martial arts stance. All right.
If
so
anybody hasn't
then-
figured it out, Chris really likes monks.
I do.
He's a monkey person. What?
I do like monks, and I want Greg to be able to take advantage of all the cool features of a monk, even if he decides that ultimately it's not what he wants. I want him to get a good feel for the abilities. So now we move on to Britannia,
Okay.
our human bard. Babe,
Babe.
babe.
I'm a babe.
Wow.
Boy. Okay, what am I gonna do? Let's see. I use my mage hand to slap one of them across the face. I'm just kidding.
Batch slap.
Batch
Did you
slap
do it
your
again?
shot back. Yeah. Hey, don't take my lines.
Sorry.
I'm gonna move up 10 feet. 5, 10. Yep. And I'm gonna look at this weirdo that just popped out of the cages and be like, "You drive me crazy. Your face is bleak. I'm so excited. You're getting weak."
Greg wasn't there.
Greg missed
was
it.
gone.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Greg missed it.
So vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Wisdom saving throw.
I like your vicious mockery.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. Here we go. 14.
God damn it. My vicious mockery did not connect.
Okay. So you,
No.
the magical energy of your words doesn't quite get through to this Quaggoth. Greg, you just missed some really great singing from Sarah. You would have loved it.
Oh,
Totally missed it.
oh no. Sorry, Britannia.
It's okay. Oh.
Okay, so we are back up to the top with Syndra, our human wizard.
Okay. All right, so she is going to stick with the resource conservation for now. So she's going to twitch her hand and send a bolt of fire at the, let's see here, at A. I guess that's, yeah, I'll do that. Cool.
You're casting what now?
I think it's Firebolt.
Firebolt, okay.
Again, yeah. So. Okay. Oh man, that's not great damage, but oh well. So it's gonna be for AC 21 to hit,
That definitely hits.
but only for 2.
2 damage on A with the fire.
Yep. Which I
You
don't.
flick your hand and the firebolt comes flying out and hits it in the shoulder.
Yeah. She doesn't have
Singed
anything
a bit.
she could do with her bonus action, so. Yeah. Alright. So that's her.
Okay. Let's see. So now it is on to the Quaggoths. So, Quaggoth C is going to try the same thing again. It's going to shoot a spike at the one that's beating up his friend, Mr. Half-Elf Monk.
Monkey. Ooh.
It's AC 16.
Is that with disadvantage? No.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Because you are in your patient defensive stance.
Yes.
in which case it is AC 13.
That will miss.
Okay, so you're in this defensive martial arts stance, and it can't seem to connect. So then,
Word.
Then A is going to take two claw attacks on you.
Now, A is right along in the path of his shot. A should be getting hit by whatever it is C is dishing out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I got to do this with disadvantage. I got to remember patient defense.
Or failing to dish out,
Okay.
as it may be.
So this one, it's AC 14.
That will miss also.
Okay, again, you spin out of the way using a martial arts move, and you don't get hit.
That's cool.
Yes.
And there was one more attack from this guy, I think, right?
Yeah, 2 claw attacks.
Okay. That one was AC 12.
That will also miss.
Nice job,
Jump
Mark.
and
Very
flip up
nice.
out of the way.
Getting all
Getting the
matrixy.
job done.
I'm channeling my inner Keanu Reeves.
Keanu?
Keanu.
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 Who's
Who
Keanu?
knew? Keanu Reeves?
Keanu.
Oh, Keanu Reeves. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
So now
You
we're
should
moving
be.
moving on to Riki,
Ricky!
our
Tiki
Battlemaster
Tabi.
fighter kobold.
Ricky
Ricky
Tiki Tabi.
is
Take it happy.
gonna take his shot at A.
Don't throw it away.
Yep. With advantage due to pack tactics.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, Ricky, you have pack tactics.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. And he is going to critical, which is good.
Yeah.
Because he rolled 1 on the damage die.
Nice.
So
Critical. And this was
Hey,
with
well,
your
at
short
least
sword?
it's better. It's a 2. But he will go ahead and
Put some stank on that.
yeah, he'll put a little extra stank on that with another distracting strike to add totals 11 damage, and the next attack against
11.
him, 11 damage.
11.
The next attack against him that is not mine has advantage.
Oh.
All right. So once again, Riki is very distracting in combat.
Well, it's a giant
End
ass,
life.
giant ass bird. So
All right, so we move on. So now it is Guy's turn.
okay.
Um,
And I had advantage, but I do not now.
Well, no, you do again because of
You do
distracting
again
strike.
because Riki is distracting him again.
Oh, you're the best, Ricky. All right. Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so
It's
fine. You're
fine, you
blowing-
got my fun. Hey, Ricky.
Okay, so I'm going to. Now I don't have to do the defensive thing again, do I? Or do I have to?
It's up to you. I mean, you have 4 key points. So
Okay.
so far you've only used
One.
for patient defense that round. You can use it for.
He used 1 to return the missile.
That's right. You did fire it back because you managed to. You managed to reduce the damage.
Yeah,
To zero.
Zero.
Yeah. So far you've used half of your key points that you're going to
Okay.
have for the adventure.
Okay.
So I mean, you don't have to keep on using them in this fight if you want to conserve a couple of them for later.
Okay. So
You could do
I'm
that.
just going to attack twice here.
Okay.
So flurry of blows here. 22 to hit,
That will definitely hit.
and that is going to be for 4 for the first attack.
Well, hold on. You get +4 to the damage. So how can that be 4?
Well, I'm sorry. So 5. Miss adding.
All right. So you grab that quack off the back of the head and you jump up and you knee him in the face.
He's so good at describing the damage for monks.
Damn it. I wish I saw this. The thing landed as a 3 on here, but that's fine. All right. So attack number 2.
This one unfortunately does not have advantage.
Okay. So regular
Actually,
attack.
Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have moved around to the side. But
All
oh well.
right.
Do that next
So
round.
that is going to be for 22 again. And for 8.
22 for 8 damage. Yeesh. Okay, so that bloodies that Quaggoth. You spin around and give him an elbow in the back of the head.
Nice.
All right.
Monks are tough.
So, Britannia, it is your turn.
Okay, what do I want to do?
Everything you've been doing has been very entertaining.
I don't know how to take that.
It's
Take it as a
good.
compliment. You're an
This is going to be a
entertainer
great
tonight.
episode. This is cool. We've got fun characters.
I love bards. I love bards because no matter who plays them, it's always fun.
Chris and John traumatizing me as much as they could when I was the DM. Love you guys.
Traumatizing.
That was some of the most fun that I've had in 30 years was barding it up with John.
That was-
See, Sarah, you don't have a guitar. You should have
I do have a guitar.
but she's got her voice though, and I think that's quite
brought your
Like-
saxophone.
effective.
Oh, no, that would not have come across well on a
No.
podcast, I don't think.
What are those things that you swing back and forth? They kind of have like piano keys on it.
Like
Oh, accordions?
an accordion?
Yeah. That would have been cool.
I was gonna do Britannia as a opera singer, but I don't know. She could
Opera?
still break out into it, but maybe later. I guess she's gonna continue to attempt to mock C with
Okay.
her moxie.
Moxie with her Moxie.
Just gonna look
Okay.
at him and be like, "Oops, I looked at your face. It's hurting me so. I need to get out." Wisdom saving throw.
I need some space.
Oh my god, this is killing me. It's awesome.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. That is a 5.
That would be a fail. So that will be 3 points of psychic damage
Yeah.
That was on Monster A
on Monster C.
or Monster C.
Yeah.
Okay, the magic behind your words gets
And he
inside
has
the creature.
disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Disadvantage next attack.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Syndra,
All right.
human wizard.
All right, so Syndra's going to take a step down so she can see both of her foes. She's going to say, let's see how you guys like this. And she's going to wiggle her fingers. And 3 little darts of energy are going to come out. She's going to take the gamble and send just one of them at A and 2 of them at C.
Okay.
So magic missile. Like, yes. Magic missile.
Magic.
It's fun. Magic
Right?
is so fun.
All right, so we'll send the big D4 at A. And 2 little ones. I'm gonna find them. Doot. Where are my caltrops?
Caltraps. It's weird rolling damage for a character with a D4.
There's a caltrop.
I think when
Very
you get to
unsatisfying.
when you get to 5th level, it's a D6.
Ah.
It's very unsatisfying though because the D4 just doesn't roll.
No, it trobs.
Okay.
This mini, I think, is really cool.
That is a really cool
That is
mini.
a cool mini.
I like her
Oh,
hair.
Very shiny.
Which one is?
This is the wizard mini.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's fun. All right, so the damage on A is, let's see here, 3 points total because it's the D4 plus 1, right? So 3.
Yep.
3 on A.
Okay, takes it. Bam.
Dang, I gambled poorly. But I am going to do, let's see here.
It was a
5,
calculated risk, but damn it,
So-
I'm bad at math.
6, 7 points of damage. 7 points of damage total on C.
All right, and 2 missiles hit C. Bam, bam.
Okay, so she'll stay where she is, and I think that's her action.
Okay.
Mark off my spell slot.
All right, so let's see. We have C, who just took some psychic damage and magic missile damage. It's simply going to run up to what's right in front of it.
Uh-oh.
And it has disadvantage on this attack, though.
Sorry, I think we missed something. Doesn't your skill cause it to run away on its next turn?
No, that was Dissonant
No.
Whispers.
That was Distant Whispers.
Okay.
This is, cantrip instead of spell.
And
I
that's
think.
right away, not even on its next turn. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I only viciously mocked. I didn't whisper gently this time.
All right. So it tries to attack you,
sorry.
but it has disadvantage because of the mockery.
Hmm.
And with a low number, it is AC 11.
That'll miss.
All right. And then it's multi-attack, a second attack, regular. Here we go. Ooh, AC 23
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 5 slashing.
Ow!
So it couldn't see you properly through its tears on the first hit. But then in a
It shook them off in a fit of rage.
fit of rage, yeah, it just swung at you again.
From the bottom of my broken heart.
All right, John. Is there anything going on with you in your battle master stuff right now as this guy attacks you?
Negatory.
Okay, just checking out in case I forgot something that you did. So this one here is going to do a multi-attack on you. Just regular.
Just making sure.
Doing a claw attack. Ooh, AC 7.
Riki laughs at him.
Attack number 2 with the claw. Ooh, AC 8.
Riki laughs even harder at him.
Then it goes on to Riki, our Battlemaster fighter.
Okay. Riki is going to take a step around to where the A marker is
Okay.
this time. Yeah, do actual good tactics. And
Yeah, Battlemaster.
yeah. And he's going to just let's see. Yep, make an attack with advantage.
Okay. Why is that?
It's still pack tactics.
Ah, very good.
That will hit AC. Where is my attack here? 23
23, that's a good hit.
for again minimum damage of 6.
Okay,
but I'm not gonna
stab
burn
him in
any.
the side with the short sword.
Yeah, but I'm not going to burn any more superiority die on this guy.
Okay, no more superiority dice. Got it.
Oh, yeah, he was just so bloody already.
Yeah.
So then it is Kai, our half-elf monk.
Oh,
Right. So let's see. So I guess we're just gonna beat up on monster
Monster A here.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so it's-
assuming you want to step down for flanking.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Take advantage of its distraction.
distract.
Oh, critical, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finish him off.
All right. So I rolled 1. So roll. How many do I roll of these? Just 2?
It's just 2d4.
Okay. So it'll be 3. So it'll be 7.
7 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
7.
You give him a hook kick to the side of the head and it goes down.
Yay. All right.
Nice.
You're 2 for 2 there, Kai.
Yeah. That's awesome.
See, do I have enough move to get up to C?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, so I can use my last attack with advantage.
Hi, Kai.
Hi! And that one's going to be for 20 for 7.
7.
7.
Run up behind that guy and kidney punch him. Assuming he has a kidney.
Whoa.
This is kind of fun.
It's like in the damage output on a
Monks are
monk.
kidding, right? Oh, well, and then if you start stunning things, it gets really busted because then they basically can't respond, and everybody else has advantage, right? If they're
Well,
stunned.
at 5th level, you get extra attack, which means that without spending any key points, you can attack 3 times a round.
Yeah.
And you're doing a d6 each time. So it's 3
Right.
attacks a round with d6 damage at 5th level. You know, and
Right.
obviously as you go higher, you get d8s and d10s for damage and stuff like that. So
Right, but I was asking if Stunning Strike gave everybody advantage on attacks against a creature if it
Yes.
actually gets stunned.
yes,
Yeah.
once it gets done, everybody has advantage on the attacking. Yeah.
Britannia is the only one allowed to be stunning.
All right, so Britannia, our human bard, it is your turn, young lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Babe.
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 Whoa.
Are you wearing a shirt that's like kind of like tied over the belly?
No. but it is a crop top.
I was talking about your character.
Oh.
Is your character wearing pigtails?
And a little
mini
schoolgirl
skirt?
Knee-high.
Stick with the classic chainmail bikini, all right? No.
Nuh-uh. I will
We're
not
referencing the
wear
video, John. Her first video.
I prefer the Catholic school thing.
Britannia.
Okay, Britannia.
Britannia.
I need to pick a song.
Next adventure, for the last one, you should be like a traveling group that are all bards.
No, thank
Like
you.
in sync.
That'd be hilarious, a boy band.
Bye, bye,
Backstreet
bye.
Bullies.
Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
Like 4 different flavors of arts? Because there's a lot of
Backstreet
colleges at
Works.
this point. Oh, man. Some crazy race, right?
That
All
could be
different ones.
fun.
Kind of like the Spice Girls, only the Spice Boys.
You
or
could all be changelings. You could all look like a different group in every town.
That would be fun.
Hard to sell tickets that way.
Okay, so she is going to do some more mocking.
Okay.
I'm going to do vicious mockering.
She's going British now.
It's Britney, bitch. Every time I look at your face, I just want to turn around and run from you.
All right. Wisdom
Give
save.
me wisdom, save and throw.
Because sometimes she cries.
That's a 2.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a fail. I only rolled
That's
a 1
awesome.
for my psychic damage, though.
All right. Takes 1 psychic damage.
Oh, no.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
All
right.
right.
Vicious.
That was Britannia,
Yeah.
our human bard. And now back up to Syndra, our human wizard.
Hard.
Okay.
Take it, Syndra.
All right, so she's gonna zip up to the end of that cell there, the cell block, and she's gonna say, "I can do this." And she kind of looks at Kai. She's like, "Just trust me." And she puts up her hands like this, and she casts Burning Hands. But because she is an evocation mage, she is going to spell sculpt it so that none of the fire touches Kai. And if there's a prisoner in that block that's down 3 squares that would get hit, she'll keep it from hitting that. Yeah, if there's one in the end block, because Chris, I think the corner base 15-foot template would only hit Kai and then one of those cells. Am I right?
You see. Corner base, 15 foot.
Is that 15? Oh, did she do that? Oh man. Are there creatures in all of those cells?
No, there's creatures in these two, so
Okay, so she would protect that one too, and Kai. She can protect, I think it's 1 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So she's doing a level
Kai
one
is
burning
sweating.
hands. I'll double check that.
So this magical flame washes out from Syndra's hands, and it seems to deliberately open up spaces around the Kuatoa in that cell, and around
Work, bitch.
Kai.
Kai, yep.
Fire just goes right around them.
Yep. So
Doesn't touch
then
you.
that
He's sweating.
is going to be a
Dexterity save, I believe.
I believe it is. I'm just double checking. Yep, dexterity save, please.
Okay. Got a 6.
That fails, so it is going to take the full 3d6 damage.
All right.
So let me get some dices.
He's not even bloody yet either.
Burning hands is awesome.
Burning hands.
And let's do all little dice. Not feeling the
The
big
magic
dice.
sculpting thing is very cool as well. That's one of the things that I like about the evocation mages.
Oh. Not the best, but not the worst. Alright, so that is going to be for 8. 8 damage. 8
All right,
fire.
so you bloody that Quaggoth, bringing him down to less than half his maximum hit points with your
Ow,
fire
ow.
that definitely
Yes.
moves away from Kai and away from the Kuatoa in the cell.
Okay.
Kai says,
I don't
thank
know if
you,
he'd be
Sandra.
bloody.
What's
I don't know
that?
if it'd be bloody, because wouldn't you have cauterized it?
Stop being a John, John.
Oh my God, John.
He's Riki
Okay.
Tabi right now. He's not John.
No, see,
right.
Ricky is John.
Really, really annoying.
Well, that's it for Syndra. Well, he's not as chaotic as some of his other characters, though.
And
So
he
the
plays a
Quaggoth
pretty-
is going to attack back with the person that just burned it.
You
Great.
can attack, and I'll
But with
attack you
disadvantage.
back.
But
Yeah.
with disadvantage on this attack because of the
He's still crying for my
Mockery.
vicious mockery. That's right, bitch, cry.
AC 9.
That'll miss.
That'll miss.
Oh,
And then
this
attack
is
number
so
2.
awesome.
Knocks it with the staff.
Regular attack number 2. That's only AC 13. Does that hit you
That-
with your mage armor?
That will also miss, because with mage armor, she has AC 15.
All right. So it tries to hit you, but it sort of sees this magical illusion around it, which is the mage armor coming through, and it makes it miss. And it doesn't attack into the actual flesh. It just attacks into this magical armor that you have on. So then we go to Riki. It is your
Ricky
turn.
smells more blood.
Battlemaster Fighter.
So, yeah, Ricky smells more blood, so he's gonna go rushing in, and he is gonna make a short attack with advantage still.
All right. Pack tactics from this kobold.
It's a lot of fun.
We're very much packed at this point.
There was a joke there.
And he criticals again.
Yes!
Yes, Ricky.
Nice.
And it rolls there. For 6 plus 5 is 11.
11.
11.
11.
Dead. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he's dead.
It,
You stab it in the stomach. It looks pretty badly hurt, but it's still standing.
yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm
Pretty
not going to
badly bed.
Double
superiority.
superiority die.
I'm tempted to, but I've only got 2 left, and I don't know if we're going to
Yeah,
get another short
I
rest.
understand. Yep.
So,
Resources.
take that 11.
Awesome.
All right. Good job, Battlemaster Fighter. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do.
All right. Kai, or half elf monk.
All right. I'm excited about this attack. With advantage.
With advantage.
Advantage.
All right. And to hit is going to be 23.
23. You elbow it on the back of the skull.
And that's going to be for 6.
And crush the skull in.
Yes.
Good job.
Ow!
Way to go, guy.
I'm all excited.
Ready to take out, got the final hits on all 3 of them.
Nice.
Okay, back to
Monk power.
combat is over. Karali activates the seal in that room. So that is one of the 4. And then she leads you across the hallway. This is just across the hall from that room.
Before we leave the room, I kind of like look at Kai and be like, my friend, you look like you took some damage. Are you okay to move on?
Yes, I'm feeling some pains. So maybe a rest might be appropriate.
I kind of look at Karali and be like, is there anywhere here that is even safe to do something like that, or do we have to just move on?
She thinks to you, there are other illithids here on the ship. I can't guarantee that we would not be discovered, but we could try. I'm not really sure.
I could give you some cure wounds.
Can you now, Britannia?
Healing
I
magic.
will heal you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice color.
I love it.
Where do you touch him when you heal him?
At the bottom of his broken heart.
That doesn't involve my pee-pee.
Or
That's
his
where I
taint.
had to get touched.
Or his taint.
Yeah.
That's where the healing goes. The taint.
It taints where the healing
it
goes
tain't.
for me.
Taint happening there.
And you'll feel stronger. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 2d8 plus 3, so I roll that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be 14.
Ooh,
Nice.
Very nice.
that's awesome. Thank you. I am at full hit points now.
Wow.
So our bard heals the monk, and then we move along into this room. So a pungent odor permeates this chamber, assaulting your senses even from the open doorway. A number of shelves and cabinets are ransacked. Glass debris and broken tables litter the room. 4 creatures lay motionless on the floor, resembling a large shriveled brain with 4 clawed limbs protruding from the sides.
Ew.
Riki once fell down a hole into a skunk den. It was very much like this.
Yeah. Sindra kind of like whispers to Karina. She's like, "What do you think happened here? Or is this a result of the madness?"
I don't think I've smelled anything like this before. But maybe I might have. I might have to think about
Or
it.
Karali.
It's toxic. I'm stepping out.
So yeah, Sindra.
Karali says that these are intellect devourers. They do not appear to be alive.
Riki's going to take a quick look around for some snacks. 17 perception.
17 perception. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're eating.
Sindra would
buddy,
investigate the room too.
but
separate
good
from
luck to
Ricky.
you. If you're eating anything from here, it smells foul.
You don't find any particular food there, Riki.
Oh, well.
What's your investigation check, Sindra?
You want me to? Sorry, I hadn't rolled it yet. Hang on. How did we do? Not great, not terrible. Let's say 15.
15. Okay. So, as you're moving around the room and investigating, you find a what you're pretty sure is a pressure plate trap in the middle of the room.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So I point it out and say, we need to be careful in here. This seems to be a trap of some kind.
I thought drop.
Oh,
So I point it out to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly indicate where the
Okay.
plate is. It's right here in the square. There's a
Okay.
pressure plate here.
Yep. So Syndra would point it out and tell everybody to avoid it.
Okay.
Thank you.
no wonder Riki didn't see it. Traps aren't edible.
You really are an odd bird.
What a bird! Riki is dragon.
Okay. Kind of turn
Someday.
to
Maybe?
Corrali and say, is this another room where we need to activate a seal, or are we just passing
Yes.
through?
She moves around the trap and goes over here to this wall, and there's another seal there, and she activates that seal.
That was easy.
2 down.
That was easy. I actually have one of those buttons on my desk at work.
For when it's easy.
Yes.
How often do you press it?
Not that much.
I hear that.
You should have like a "This Day Sucks" button.
Yeah, that would probably be the more appropriate one that would be
I've
pushed
heard
all
that
the
those
time.
buttons can be reprogrammed.
Really?
We can rebuild
That was
it.
sucky.
That suck balls.
Fuck, motherfuck.
Are they technically bards?
Who, Jay and Silent Bob?
They might be,
Might
right?
be. That would be hilarious.
Well,
to
I
play.
don't think that Silent Bob
No.
is a bard.
No,
No.
No, he's a Jedi.
Oh, I
He-
can't wait to see that new
he
movie.
could be a
That would
monk.
make him monk. Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Can somebody play Jay and Silent Bob with me, please?
I would be too tall to be Silent Bob.
John, will you be Silent Bob? I'll be Jay.
In character. Greg would make a good Silent Bob character. Yeah. In character in the game, Greg. Who cares if your character is shorter? You know? But we could tag them on Twitter when we release those episodes, and maybe
Smoochy
they
Booches.
retweet us.
Boochie booches!
Okay.
The fun thing with Silent Bob is he always gets the great one-liners.
Yes, this is true.
The sign on the back of the van said Critters of Hollywood. You
They actually had a movie's physical location open in New Jersey.
At the Jay and Silent
Oh,
Bob's
yeah.
secret stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I want to go there someday.
Well, you can get it order via GoBelly. They'll send it right to you.
Oh, movies?
Yeah,
I want a movie burger.
me too. They come with burgers, and they come with the chocolate-covered pretzels.
Oh man, now I'm crazy.
Gee, would you like a chocolate covered pretzel?
The stink bomb.
Oh,
Mall rats. Oh,
So Corali leads you further through the ship.
Okay.
You come into this area, and she notices something in this room. So she comes over this way, and over here against this wall, there is a mind flare there.
oh.
So,
Weird doggy.
Oh,
So-
boy.
so there's a mind flare leaning against the wall. It's leaning against the wall, and it's
Okay,
motionless. There's a set of 4 tendrils, about the size of an average human's arm, that extend from a fleshy patch against the wall. And these tendrils seem to have embedded themselves in the mind flare's shoulders. So Corali sees this,
More tendrils.
and she thinks
Is this something we shouldn't disturb?
she thinks to the group. She says, "This is Dralkit, an arcanist and one of the colony's main scientists. I can't read his thoughts directly, but I can feel his mind calling out. He seems to be in a great deal of pain.
I kind of turned to her and said, is there something we can do without provoking these tendrils that have attacked him ourselves?
She thinks to you, well, the tendrils could be damaged, and that would perhaps free him from his pain and suffering.
If we free him, do you think he will attack us? You said that they don't tend to like other creatures.
Well, as I said in the cave, I will do my best to defend you if that becomes necessary.
I kind of turned to the others and whispered, what do you think? Should we try to maybe set him free, attack these things from range?
Let's free this creature from his pain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Riki thinks that sounded really sinister. Free this creature from its pain.
So you guys tell me what you want to do.
Riki never knows what to do. Riki just do what she's told.
So
I would attack the tentacles and
yeah,
free the creature from its prison.
yeah. Syndra is going to try to use one of her ranged attacks against it. I'm just trying to figure out which thing I want to do. How many tendrils?
There's it's not really important. I mean, essentially, all of you working together through a variety of karate chops and flame blasts and sword slices and so on, you all managed to hack through all of the tendrils and free Drocket from the wall and from the tendrils.
Okay.
So Drocket seems to regain his senses, and he's very thankful, and he talks about the fact that he too attempted to sway his people from the path of genocide, only to have his energy siphoned to empower the ritual of madness, punishing him for his rebellion. That's all that he really knows with regard to what is happening currently on the ship with the colony and the Elder Brain.
Okay.
But he does offer to imprint something that is called it's called a Qualith, and if he imprints this on your mind, it will allow you to possibly operate certain portions of the ship. So he offers to imprint this into the mind of all of you. It's sort of like giving you a memory, or giving you like a bit of instructions mentally, so that you know how to do something on the ship that you wouldn't otherwise know how to do.
Syndra's kind of like, oh, fascinating. So she's all about it. She agrees.
Interesting.
Is anybody else?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'd like to be able to control this thing.
I would definitely.
Riki's not sure about having his mind minded.
Karali says that you are under no obligation to accept.
Kai is there.
Okay, so Drocket imprints the Qualith in the mind of Syndra and Kai. So you have it now.
Okay.
It seems very obvious that even though Drocket has regained his senses, that he is still very badly injured. Was it Syndra? You made the medicine check on Karali in the cave?
Yeah.
So you think that his wounds may actually be fatal?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, once he was freed, he regained his senses, but he's so weak, and he looks so bad off from his wounds that you think that he may actually be very close to expiring.
Kind of turn to Karali and be like, do you think there's anything that I could do for him? Like, would basic healing work for injuries of these kind?
Make another medicine check.
Okay.
Please make another medicine check.
I can help because I have a pretty good medicine thing. So I can help.
Do you have a desire in trying to help
Yes, because I have +4 in medicine, so
Okay, if the two of you want to work together, then one of you can make a check with
Okay.
advantage.
I'll help Kate.
Let's see,
I mean,
all right.
Sandra.
Okay.
So go ahead, Cinder, make it with
All right.
advantage.
Yeah, you've got the higher modifier than me, but I'm the one who started it, so it should be. Hopefully, my dice continue to be nice. Made a rhyme. Where's my other d20? Okay. All right. So that'll be a 20.
20, okay.
Yep.
So the two of you work together to try to assess Drakith's condition. And you feel that his wounds may not be solely physical.
Oh.
And you get the sense that there really isn't anything that can be done for him, that physical healing is not enough.
Okay.
And Karali basically encourages everyone to sort of make him comfortable, and so she sort of sits him down along the wall. And then she realizes that the room that you're next to right there has the beds in it. She asks everybody to help him into the room, and she lays him on a bed. So he says that he believes that the key to stopping the ritual involves communing with the elder brain. And the Qualith is a sequence that should be useful in contacting the elder, is what the Qualith actually is.
Okay.
And then a few moments after that, he seems to pass away.
Oh, jeez.
You do see, who has a high passive perception?
Mine is
Not me.
15,
12 for perception.
12
Mine's
for passive,
13 for passive perception.
13.
I think
Yeah.
you win.
Yeah.
10
got
for perception, 15 for investigation, but
Okay.
my perception
So
is shit.
Britannia, you see what you think is a scroll, like sort of tucked under his robe.
Methinks he might have some secrets under there.
Whoa! Whoa! Double entendre. Do you take the scroll?
Yes.
Okay. So you're able to identify it as a scroll of lesser restoration.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have that spell, so like, if someone else can use it.
take
what
it.
are the
Can't read
rules
this.
for that? I potentially could if you think.
The rules are that a scroll can be used only by a class that has it on their spell list.
Okay.
And I don't have spells, so it wouldn't be me.
Well, it's on the wizard
So-
spell list, right? Is that where you get your
Yeah.
spells from, Britannia?
Well,
Britannia?
she's a bard. I don't know where hers.
Oh, right. Yeah, she has her own spell list. Yeah.
Right,
Right.
but let me double check if I've got it on mine. Hang on.
Okay.
If I were adding spells.
Pause for station identification.
Stand by. That's cantrips. Let's go to first. It's a first level spell,
You're
right?
listening to Spelljammers,
Is it
not
first or second level?
Nights
it's
of
second
Role
level.
Play.
What's that?
I think it's second level.
Second? Okay.
Let's
Let's take a look.
This is Knights of Roleplay, Greg.
I know. I just corrected myself from Spelljammers because we're not in Spelljammers right now.
I don't see it on my list. I do not think that it's a wizard spell. I think it's like bards and clerics and paladins get it.
It sounds about right.
Classes:
Oh.
Bard, Cleric, Paladin, Druid, Ranger,
Yeah,
and that's it. And Artificer.
yeah. So not a sorcerer or wizardy kind of spell. So kind
And
of look at Britannia and say I can't use it,
You
unfortunately.
can't beat it.
So
Okay. So
No.
Britannia will hold on to the
Good.
scroll of lesser restoration.
saves
Apparently.
resources.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's it. You can cast it without using a spell slot.
Yep.
And there is a seal in this room which Karali activates. So that's 3 of the seals.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then she brings you over into this room here. You can all kind of see what's
Karali?
going on in there.
Riki's been wondering if this ship goes among the stars, how do you keep from crashing into them all the time? They're really close together.
We have learned to navigate around them, little one.
Does the ship like shrink?
No, there's much more. There's much more space out there than you realize from the ground.
Really? Because I can pinch 2 stars right between my fingers.
Oh,
I'm
my
sure you
lord.
So the walls of this chamber are coated with some sort of strange yellowish ichor.
Yeah.
5 large tentacles extend from the ceiling down into the center of the chamber.
Ew.
One of the tentacle ends splits into 4 smaller tendrils, which are wrapped around the forehead of a mind flare calmly swaying back and forth on its feet.
Riki tried to make a home out of a tree once that was infected with slimes. It was an awful lot like this.
So here's the tentacles, and there's a mind flare down here with the bottom of the tentacle split into 4 and wrapping around his head.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like all this like tentacle-y stuff that we're going for here.
Can we ask her
Yes.
what she thinks is going on? Corelli?
Yeah, Corelli, Syndra would ask, is this another ally that we need to free, or is this the Elder Brain?
Okay, so the last seal is in this room, and Corelli, she in answer to your question, she says that 2 creatures have to activate the Qualith inscription in order to activate the seal. And
Okay.
she's not exactly sure what is happening with the mind flare with tentacles wrapped around the head, but she feels like it's possible to maybe release him if the tentacle were to have another creature to hold on to. She's not 100% sure. This is all kind of new things to her. You know, she left the colony when things were going
So
crazy.
Riki should cut off tentacles here?
Well, she talked about holding on to, not trying to destroy. If we provoke the one, we may provoke them all. Is there an obvious place where the Qualis inscription is in the room? Like, where is it relative to everything else?
Yes, there's like one over here and one over here.
So do we both
Okay.
have to touch it?
Is there a way for us to get to these to activate them without provoking these things? Do you think?
Corelli feels that yes, that is possible.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Kai, and look at the others, and be like, "The rest of you stay out of trouble. Let's try this."
All right,
So
Riki will
she'll-
gladly stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
let's give it our best.
Okay. So,
So Corelli does warn Kai and Syndra that if you attempt to access the inscription, that if you are not a mind flare, it could be somewhat harmful.
Oh,
Riki knew it.
I don't see that we have much choice in this situation. I mean, you're fully healed at this point, right, my friend? So you are as well as you can be
yes,
before we try this.
yes.
It's a new experience. Let's try it.
Yes, let's go and see how it outcome
Okay.
might be.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
as they're doing that, Riki's gonna move in and stand next to that mind flare that's all wrapped up, because kind of curious about that.
Okay.
Boy.
And
So you go down to look at that
Yeah.
seal, right?
yep.
So when you do, you hear what you believe to be the thoughts of the mind flare that is trapped in the tentacle. And you
Okay.
hear these maddening whispers in your mind. It seems to be sort of laughing like madly. It speaks to you through this sort of maddening laughter and offers that it will read the other seal if someone will take its place.
Oh boy.
Do we all hear that? Or just them two?
No, everybody does. Everybody hears that.
I don't
So
know.
essentially what your options are here is you have two inscriptions. If you try to activate the second inscription, it could be bad because you're not a mind flare. So this individual who is wrapped up in the tentacle has that understanding. Sounds a little crazy, but is willing to basically stop you from taking the risk of activating their inscription because it is itself a mind flare. So it would basically be taking the danger away from you activating the inscription.
Okay.
It also sounds
Kinda.
a little bit crazy.
Look at Corelli and go, how do we get somebody free from the tentacles if they allow themselves to replace this being?
This the maddening whispers and laughter in the mind. You simply come over, and they will let go of my face, and they will grab a hold of yours.
Ricky takes a step back. Ricky had enough trouble with the slime tree. Thank you.
How does a person get free from these tentacles? Because it seems like you won't be free unless somebody replaces you. I doubt
Tentacles
you're.
need to siphon the psychic energy from an individual. You will become a power source.
Oh, okay. Well,
A battery.
Ricky doesn't have any psychic energy, so
Oh no, I disagree.
This seems like a
A bad
crazier idea
situation.
than the one here, and so
So
Cinder's.
Corelli thinks to the group and says that based on the madness of ritual and what little I do know, something is going on in the upper deck that has to do with the elder brain, and it does need a certain amount of psychic energy, which is probably part of what was happening to Dralkit before he passed away.
Yeah.
I think that it is possibly just as much of a risk to be in the tentacle as it is to activate the inscription for someone
Yeah.
who's not a mind flare.
what if Ricky just
Okay.
cuts the tentacles?
Do you try to attack it?
Wow.
What is he gonna do?
He's looking at the rest of the party for
I think
direction.
we try
Ricky
the.
wants to just cut the tentacles.
I think we just try this first. I think that there are other tentacles, and that could end poorly.
Oh, see, I almost thought
I'll
you were
blow them
rolling
up if
high
it.
or low.
I'll blow them up if it does. But
No, Ricky is not impulsive. He's just
Kind of dim.
yes.
Okay, so
I
do you
kind of
wanna
look
attempt
at
to activate the
Corelli and say
inscription?
that this seems like there are no good options, but this is the most interesting one and seems like the best path. So let's do it. So
Okay, so you attempt to
Okay.
activate the inscription?
yes, I
Well,
attempt to
Rick-
activate the inscription.
Just to be on the safe side, though, Ricky
I'm
will draw
right
his
there,
short, his short
too.
sword.
Yeah.
Only one person can activate it, and Syndra seems to have some sort of interest in this. So, Syndra, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw as the strange psychic energy washes into you.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Honestly, of all the people to make an intelligence saving throw,
Oh, not the best roll, but
actually,
we'll see if it's enough. That is a 13.
13.
What kind of saving throw was it? Wisdom?
intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh, I should have done it. I probably could have passed it.
What, intelligence?
Yeah.
Right,
Syndra's a wizard, though.
You're not an intelligence class, Greg.
No, I'm talking out my butt. Sorry.
No, I do have proficiency, and it's a plus.
Buttocks?
It's a +5. I just
It
rolled
barks
shit
every now
on the
and then.
same dice that's been rolling great all night. So what can you do?
So, as this strange, illithid psychic energy that you're not familiar with, that you access, it floods into your mind, and you can't really control it. It kind of overwhelms you, and you take 11 psychic damage.
Oh no.
That's all right. That's why temporary hit points are there. So,
But with you and Corrali activating the inscriptions, it does activate the seal.
okay.
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 I'm gonna
okay.
turn around and say, "Well, that was interesting, but I
might
think
say
it worked."
innovating.
Do they seem to be like spacey or anything, or are they free of the
Who's they, Greg?
two
one-
that are doing the
Inscription.
Me and Corrali.
yeah, the inscription?
Well, Corrali is fine because she's a mind flayer.
Corrali's fine. I'm kind of like she's
Syndra obviously took some damage. You
she's
see her
breathing a
grunting.
little bit, but it's not. It is.
She's okay.
It's a different experience. It was not that bad.
Okay.
Is the tentacle guy still?
He's just kind of swaying and
Swaying
kind of laughing. You can hear it in your mind.
Okay. Is not being aggressive or anything. Okay.
No, he's
Kinda
just
turns
kind of
to-
giggling. Seems a little bit crazy.
Corrali and say, I mean, I'd love to get him out of misery, but I don't want us to get attacked unnecessarily if we still have work to do. So what do you think we should do? Should we just move on?
Now that we have activated all 4 of the seals, the ability to reach the upper deck is now available. Follow me.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So she basically brings everybody down to this.
A transporter.
Beam us up, Scotty.
Hmm. Dun 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 dun
He
dun
once
dun,
met a
dun.
mutant wolf that had an upper deck. It was very uncomfortable to look at.
I don't even know what that is.
God.
I resemble that remark.
So you go down. Where is it? Blah, 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 blah. To this deck.
Britannia starts dancing in effort to distract Ricky from his random commentary.
Okay, so Corrali brings you.
Are you saying "hit me, baby" one more time?
He starts making random commentary to distract Britannia from her dancing.
Okay.
Sorry.
So while all that's going on, a floating disc in the center of that room starts to bring you all up into the upper part of the ship. You rise up through the floors of the lair. Moments before you reach the top, you pass in front of a clear surface where you can see dozens of illithids, their heads raised and their tentacles outstretched toward a glowing set of runes in the ceiling. The runes are completely foreign to the alien markings you have seen everywhere else in the lair. Okay, so I'm going to read that one more time. The runes are completely foreign to the alien markings you have seen everywhere else in the lair. So the runes don't appear
Don't belong.
to be of illithid design, yes. So
And it's not a giant eye, is it?
Yeah, do we?
you then rise into the upper chamber. Set into the center of the floor is a large, dimly glowing pool. The top of a gigantic brain sits above the surface of the murky water within. There are a few smaller pools scattered about, as well as a stone pedestal at the north end of the chamber. 4 large tentacles extend from the large pool into the floor nearby. This area appears to be positioned directly above the strange rune you saw on the ceiling of the level below.
Oh, this one would need a lot of cooking.
Let me switch this map real quick here.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, no.
Names.
Yuck.
Oh, that's a
All right.
fabulous brain
S-
drive.
Syndra turns to Corrali and whispers, you said, or your friend had said we need to commune with the brain using the Qualith or the Qualith to try to end this. What do you think we have to do that?
You hear Corrali in your mind. She thinks to you, the Elder Brain will be alerted the moment we approach the pool. However, This particular elder brain is integrated with the ship's helm. One of you should distract the elder brain by accessing the helm attached to it. I can't use the helm for fear that interaction with the elder brain will cause me to once again fall under its complete control. Instead, I will do my best to shield your group from the elder's senses. This is the only way you can survive an encounter with the elder brain.
All right.
I'd say Ricky should try.
Well, no, that there has to be someone with the Qualith to interact with the helm. Am I right?
Say again?
The ship's helm. Someone who has the Qualith or the Qualith. I'm mispronouncing it. Okay, so Kai, it has to be you or me. I mean, I'm willing to try it, but where is the helm?
This is the helm here.
All right, wish me luck. And she goes to interact with the helm.
I think Ricky thinks it's time to begin the qualifying round.
No.
I'm going to give you a clap, son. That was good.
Inspiration for that boy.
Well done.
Boo.
I guess not from the DM, though.
Boo.
If I had inspiration, I'd give it to you, but I don't.
Can I give my friend Bardic inspiration before she goes to touch the thingamahoozy?
Yes, I think it lasts, what is it, like 10 minutes or something?
Lasts for 10 minutes.
Yay!
Giving you Bardic inspiration.
All right.
So you have 1d6 that you can add to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
You added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
My Syndra, I give you my inspiration.
Thank you, my friend.
You move up to the helm. And,
Move your Bardic inspiration.
and you get Bardic inspiration from Britannia.
Yeah.
And once you access the helm, the brain becomes alerted. And these two creatures come popping up out of the pools to attack. And Karali says to try to sever the four tentacles. Which I guess I'll have to draw those because I believe those are the pools.
Is that an instruction to me at the helm or to everybody else?
Everybody.
In the room?
To everyone. I mean, you're probably occupied, but she wants everybody to try to cut the big tentacles.
Cut the tentacles, man. Cut the tentacles.
Okay, so everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
Initiative. Initiative.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. I'll take that.
I'll take mine.
I'll take mine. Belch.
No. Okay. There. Yes. All right.
Oh, the back of my head is so fluffy and fuzzy.
Because it's like a crew cut, just about.
I got it shaved.
I need
Nice taper.
I need an edge up.
Got a nice fade.
Yep.
I need a fade. Ooh.
Hey, Riki, what is your initiative?
16. 1-6.
And Syndra,
That'll be 15.
what's your modifier?
Is +2.
All right, roll a 20-sided for me.
Okay. A 9.
9.
9.
Okay. And Kai
17.
and Britannia.
20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh baby, baby.
How was I supposed to know?
Okay.
The tentacle's not right.
he can't even sing the rest of that song because it just isn't right about something doing something or.
So our initiative order is Britannia, and then Brain, and then Kai, and then Riki, and then Intellect Devourers, and then Syndra.
Wow, at the 15, I was the lowest? Damn.
Wow. That's harsh.
So the brain is kind of pulsating, the tentacles are kind of moving around agitatedly, and these intellect devourers come jumping out to attack. So it is first initiative order is Britannia, our human bard.
Is Corelli
Boy.
in that order?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Oh boy. Can I dissonantly whisper at a tentacle?
Careless whisper.
You could certainly try.
Okay then. Let's see.
That's something that Matthew Mercer always says on Critical Role. People sometimes ask him pretty whacked out things, and he's like, "You could certainly try."
Are you?
So I'm gonna look at this tentacle that's the one closest to us, but on the upper side of the brain. That's so weird to say. Oh my god.
Just label them ABCD or something.
It's a good idea, John.
Every now and then.
He has one. TA, TB,
Oh, this is
TC,
terrible
and
handwriting.
TD. Big fourth. Okay,
Nice.
so I'm gonna whisper sweet nothings to TB.
Wow. Okay, so you cast Dissonant Whispers on the tentacle.
Your tentacle is killing me. I must confess, you're really strange. Doesn't rhyme. Really strange. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
You cast a spell, and you get a sense that that particular kind of effect doesn't work on this tentacle.
Oh no.
Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can you give us temporary hit points, or is that too late?
No, that's kind of like she has to sing for a little while.
I have other things, shenanigans I can do, but the after effects of those shenanigans are not
Good.
applicable right now. So I'd like to save it for later shenanigans.
Save it for the morning after.
Yeah, something like that.
You do have the option of the Bardic Inspiration die, but I don't know what you could use that for. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to give more away to people, you could do that.
I think I'll hold on to that for now, and I'll be done for now. I'll just keep carelessly whispering at myself.
Okay.
Wasting spell slots, man.
I'd like to tell Syndra that when you access the helm, you recognize the imprint provided to you from Drawkit
Yep.
as one of the inscriptions on top of the helm, on top of the pedestal.
Okay.
So essentially what that means is that because you are accessing it and you are a spellcaster, you may expend a spell slot as an action to make a ranged spell attack against each intellect devourer and a large tentacle,
Okay.
which would do psychic damage.
Okay.
And at this particular point, at the beginning of this encounter, the brain, where is it? The brain at this moment lets out this psychic wave that just washes over the room. It's a psychic attack that goes all over the room.
Uh,
And each character in the room must make a wisdom saving throw. And as a reaction, the person who is accessing the helm, in this case Syndra,
Yep.
okay, you can use a reaction to interrupt the brain and allow the characters to make the saving throw with advantage.
Yes.
So I am going to react and interrupt the brain.
Okay, so
Say,
everybody
no,
make,
you don't.
everybody make a wisdom saving throw with advantage as Syndra uses her force of will to try to push back against the elder brain's psychic attack.
I rolled a really good roll just by itself.
Oh, good.
It's wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save. Yeah, and that includes you, Syndra.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, so Riki, what was your save?
18, 1-8.
18. Okay.
Ricky
And
Tikitami.
Kai.
Ticky Tappy. 21.
21.
Yeah.
And Syndra.
22.
And Britannia.
20.
20. Okay.
We are good.
All right.
Don't jinx a minx us.
Okay, so you feel the psychic energy from the elder brain wash over you, but you manage to push the effect out of your minds, so you don't suffer any sort of negative effect from that.
Nice.
So that was the elder brain's turn. So now we're at Kai, our half elf monk.
All right. So I guess I could go up to one of those thingamabobs,
The intellect devourers or a tentacle?
the devourers,
Intellect devourer. Okay.
and I'm going to attack it. I don't have any advantage, but I will do a regular attack. And we haven't had a short rest, so that means I don't have
You should have
just two left.
two
Okay.
key points left. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna do an unarmed attack or strike.
Yep. Arm strike.
Yeah.
Yep. Back over to that thing, and you bring your fist straight down toward it.
8 to hit.
8 to hit. It seems to sense your hand is coming down, and it jumps out of the way, and you punch the ground, but it's not so hard that you damage yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will use my defense.
Well, don't forget, you haven't tried flurry of blows yet. Hint, hint.
Okay. Flurry of blows. All right, I'll try that.
So you spend a key point, and now you get to make 2 more attacks. And
Okay.
if you hit with either one of these attacks, you can pick one of those open hand techniques and apply it to the attack as
Okay.
well.
All right. So first one. Okay, so that is going to be for 20 to hit.
You see that it jumps out of the way, and then you bring your other fist down and you punch it with the other fist.
And that's going to be for 8 damage. And
Damn.
it will also have to make a dex saving throw of DC 12.
You said 8 damage, Greg? Sorry.
Yes.
And it makes a dex saving throw, you said?
Yep, DC 12.
C12. And an 8.
Oh, it fails. Yes. It gets pushed back 15 feet.
It can't be pushed anywhere.
Okay, it gets pushed up to 15 feet if it fails a strength saving throw. It can't take a reaction till the end of my next turn.
Well, you have to choose. There's the strength save, the dex save,
Okay.
or the reaction. You have to choose one of those 3.
Okay. So then I will take the reaction then.
Okay. So you hit it with your flurry of blows attack, and it cannot take reactions, which means that you could move away from it and not provoke, for example.
Okay. All right.
Still got one more attack.
You still have one more attack.
One
You still have
more
another flurry of blows attack. Yep.
Okay. So
But you can only apply that effect once, right?
I don't know if there's a limit on it, actually.
Okay, so that will also be for 22 to hit
That will definitely hit.
for
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so you bloody that Intellect Devourer with
Nice.
that third hit.
Worth
And,
it.
it doesn't say anything about
For the win.
restricting this open hand technique to once a round. So if you want to force it to make a deck save or go prone, you can do that. It's
All
free.
right. So I will do that. I will force it to have a deck save.
Okay, well, since I already rolled one for it that it failed when you weren't sure what you were doing, I'm just going to stick with that one. So it failed. So it is prone.
Okay.
Nice. Means
Nice.
other people have advantage.
So it moves out of the way of the first one, but then you punch it with the second one, and then you hit it a third time, and it is prone. And
Nice.
it can't take reactions. It's all screwed up from all your most fun
Good
stuff.
shit.
Word. All right.
And you have a melee fighter after you in the order, too.
And then we go to Riki, our
Do it.
Battlemaster fighter.
Ricky,
Riggy Tiggy Tabby. Kill it.
Yep, that is a move of 20 to get up there.
Okay, you move over there to help with the Intellect Devourer.
Yep, I will make an attack with advantage against the prone and reeling Intellect Devourer, which I will hit for AC 24
That will hit.
for 11 damage.
11
11.
11.
Turned it right up
To 11.
Nice work.
Squirming around on the ground, and you stab it. It's still moving though.
Oh, man.
Squeak! Okay.
Isn't Ricky still hungry?
Make yourself some sushi.
Riki doesn't have a good campfire nearby. I will. Yeah, no reason not to, so I'll go ahead and use my action surge.
Woo.
Take another attack on it.
Yeah, fighters.
This one hits AC 18
18 does hit.
for 10.
Ooh.
Oof.
Nice
10.
job.
Stab it again, and it stops.
Word.
Very nice.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and a 5 on a d6 for damage.
So those
Nice.
seem to be the
Work.
crunchies.
Ricky Tiki Tabby took it to the
Rick,
bank.
Rick.
Nice.
Then I will. Let's see. I use 20, 25, 30. I will use my last two move to move up next to the tentacle.
Which one?
TC
DC. Can I go over
on
here?
the left. Yep. One more. One more.
more?
Right there. Yep.
You can position next to the tentacle. All right.
And that's turn.
All right. Then it is the Intellect Devourers.
Uh-oh. Well, one is gone.
And another one pops up out of here. Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah. Kind of.
comes up out of the pool. Let's see. So this one is going to come up here to the person who is on the helm.
uh-oh.
And let's see. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. It tries to assault you with a psychic attack.
Okay.
Sick.
Psychic.
Doesn't want you near that helm.
So that would be a 25.
Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Well, then.
You're smarter than the average bear.
Yeah.
All right, so you feel it trying to invade your mind similarly to the way that the Elder Brain did, but you managed to shake it off. So then this one that pops up over here is going to try the same thing on Kai. So Kai, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Ugh. I got a 2.
A 2. Okay. So this psychic energy washes over you and it stings in your mind. You take 6 psychic damage.
Ouch.
And let's see.
Why did that subtract? Oh, because it didn't put 6 in there. What the actual F? Okay, there we go.
What is your intelligence score, Greg?
My intelligence is 10.
Is 10. Okay. So you feel the psychic assault and you take the damage, and it seems to continue to try to bore into your mind, but it doesn't get any further.
Okay.
So then it is Syndra, our human wizard.
Okay. All right, so I am going to expend a level 1 spell slot, which I'm assuming I can't do my other spells while I'm engaged with the helm, right?
No, you
It's
can.
just I could. Okay.
You could. Yep. You have the option of also using this attack. From that.
Yeah, she thinks this is incredibly cool, like everything else. So yeah, she's totally gonna use a level 1 spell slot to try to attack all 4 tentacles and both intelligence devourers.
Okay. So it says that you get to make a ranged spell attack against each tentacle and intellect devourer. So you're going to have to roll 6 ranged spell attacks.
Okay.
And tell me as you're going around what it is that
Okay.
you're attacking.
Okay. What am I rolling for damage dice, just so I'm more efficient about it?
The attack, it's one damage roll for all of them.
Oh, okay.
So you tell me which ones you hit, and I will
Okay.
apply the damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and if it's a ranged spell attack, it would be my normal spell attack modifier.
Yeah, whatever your normal spell attack roll is, you just use that.
Okay. All right. So she's gonna go after Intelligence Devourer B first.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great. AC 13
Okay. Your psychic, your magical psychic attack misses it.
misses that one. Okay, so then Tentacle B. That's gonna hit AC 19.
AC 19 on which one?
Tentacle B.
Tentacle B. That will hit.
Okay.
So you hit TB. Excellent. Maybe the best TB in the world.
I used to love
Okay, so then she's
Why?
gonna go after Tentacle A.
Smack that TNA.
Whoa.
Oh.
So AC 20.
AC 20 will hit.
Okay, so then she's gonna
Oh
wrap
my
around
God.
and go. Let's see, tentacle C.
Don't
down
show
the
it on
bottom. AC 20 again.
Good.
So then Intelligence Devourer C. Oh, AC 9.
Miss.
And then Tentacle D.
Damage
Critical.
you can bank on.
Okay.
Critical.
All right. Yeah, bank on that.
Yes. Critical.
Bang some more tentacles there, babe.
Yep.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Get up, get to it, do it.
So you missed the intellect devourers, but you hit all the tentacles.
Okay.
So roll 2d6, and I'll apply that to A, B, and C, and then you'll roll 2 more d6, and I'll add that to D.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that is 6 damage to A, B, and C.
Well, A, B, C, and D actually. So 6.
Okay, so 6 damage to A, B, C, D.
6, and then D takes another 2d6.
Okay. Another 3.
And 3.
Not the best rolls, but oh well.
Better
Okay.
than nothing.
It's still a lot of damage on the whole.
Which
so-
is what
Oh,
I
yeah.
did last round. None.
So you see this purplish
Let you
energy.
learn something.
You see this purplish energy come out of the helm, and it kind of goes into Syndra's body and goes into her head, and then explodes out and attacks all of the enemies, the tentacles and the intellect devourers, and all the tentacles seem to like have these like openings like erupt on them, like wounds just appear from her psychic attack.
Ew.
You.
Sneaky.
And then we go back up to the top of the round to Britannia, our human bard.
Bird.
Bard.
Bird.
Bird.
Okay. I am going to cast a cloud of daggers.
Ooh. Do it.
So I'm going to fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point of my choice within range. And that creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So I'm going to cast it right over TB.
TV right here.
TB? Yep.
It's a 5-foot square.
Yep. 5-foot
Okay.
cube. Yep.
Okay. It's like blades and stuff.
It's a cloud of daggers.
Daggers. Daggers. I'm gonna draw some crappy daggers.
Spinning daggers everywhere.
Nice.
Chakras.
Love it.
Chakras.
Hit that tentacle one more time.
My Diablo character has chakras.
So does it have to make a? I assume it has to make a saving throw right now.
No. It's
Not the start
it's
of
a
it.
concentration. So at the start of its turn, if it's still in that cube,
Yeah.
it takes damage.
Oh, it takes damage. Gotcha.
So do the tentacles probably are technically on the brain's turn, I guess. Maybe.
They don't
Brain.
actually get a turn.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So is it just on her turn then?
Well, the brain's
Cool
not
idea. Stymied by weird
Technicalities?
Wow,
technicalities.
what is the damage?
It's 44.
Okay, so just roll the damage right now.
Okay. Shitty
Oh,
damage.
high. All fours.
So 7
7.
7
slashing.
So your cloud of daggers rips that tentacle to pieces, and it is severed, and it's in lots of pieces.
Okay.
Sushi.
So they don't take that much to sever. That's pretty cool. Good to know. Because I think I'd only done 6 or 7 damage myself before you hit it.
You did 6 to that one.
Yeah.
Cool. That's actually for my bonus action.
Boni action.
Boni action. I'm going to spend one of my bardic inspirations to grant 5 temporary hit points to up to 3 creatures that I can see within 60 feet. So that'd be all y'all.
Nice.
Aw.
I'll keep my 7.
Thank
but
you.
Thank you.
And each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking any opportunity attacks.
Ooh, sweet.
Does anybody want to move?
So that is the mantle of inspiration.
Nice. Britannia, that was the best.
I mean, I'm on the
Seeing as
helm, so
how-
I gotta stay where I am.
Seeing as how that intellect of power C popped up there, I'm going to take 1 step to the north.
To head it off. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Inspiring words from the bard. Like,
I mean, I guess.
give you temporary hit points. Is that it, Britannia? Are you good?
That will be my turn.
All right, good job. So then the brain makes its attack. So where is it?
So that's 5 temporary hit points to each of you.
Yay.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
I hadn't been hit yet, so I still have the 7 from earlier. So I can't take any more, but that's okay. They let me move into a flanking position for Kai.
There you go.
Okay, so
Nice.
everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw as the elder brain shoots out the psychic wave again.
So
Cindra,
can I
can you-
still use my reaction to...
Yes,
Fight back against
Cinder
it?
uses her magic to fight back against it, so you make the wisdom save with advantage.
Okay.
Oh boy. That's a good thing.
Thank God.
All right.
I may be about to lose my temporary hit points.
That was bad.
So, Riki, what'd you get?
12.
12.
Boy.
Okay. And Kai
17.
and Syndra
22.
and Britannia
17.
17. Okay, so Riki,
Ow.
you take 9 psychic damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, you'll be using
his
those
head
temporary
hurts.
hit points.
Then we're on to Kai, our half elf monk.
All right, so
You got 1 key point left, and you've pretty much done everything you could possibly do with this monk. So you decide how you want to spend it this turn.
I think I'm going to save it. So I'm going to do 2. Do I have an advantage on this attack?
On the tentacle.
don't believe so.
If you're flanking
If
the
you
tentacle.
attack the tentacle, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. If you attack the tentacle, yep.
All right, so I'm going to attack the tentacle with advantage on D.
Or C.
C.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 21 to hit
That will hit.
for 5.
5. Okay, you kick into one of those big wounds, and it splits open even further. It's still moving around, though.
All right,
Oh.
next attack. And that's going to be for 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
And that's also going to be for 5.
Nice.
And you do like a karate chop through that wound, and you sever that tentacle.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, do you guys know what Chuck Norris's favorite drink is?
What?
What the?
Oh, no.
I don't get it.
That's terrible. Water.
Oh, got it.
There you go.
So, Kai, you finished?
I am, yes.
I had a book with all the Chuck Norris jokes.
All right.
I have to
Riki.
credit Shannon with that one. Shannon told me that one.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
Riki, Battlemaster Fighter.
With the tentacle dead, can I move through its space?
Sure, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, well then I'll just go 1 down, 1 to the right, and go after TD.
TD.
Which is not with advantage because there isn't another ally within 5 feet of my target.
Sorry, dude.
That's okay.
He's
Nope,
just
it's
letting you know
future.
for later.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it on your turn, so. So I'm going to go ahead and swing at TD.
Okay.
Yeah. AC 11.
You connect.
I connect.
They're stationary. They're big
Okay.
stationary things, man.
Okay, well, then that will be for 8.
How about that?
For 8
Hey,
slashing damage.
Is it the short sword?
With the short sword, +1.
Okay.
Well, that was
So-
one I criticaled on, too.
You
Yeah,
you,
I
you,
was just
you
gonna say.
slice into that tentacle and you sever it, and it is dead.
Nice.
See, you didn't even need me to be over there.
It gushes its tentacle juice.
I don't need you anymore.
It gushes its tentacle juice everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
joke there, too.
All right, Riki, are you done?
Riki, can you hear me?
He doesn't really have anything else he can do right now, so he's okay.
Okay.
Don't
So the
lose.
intellect devourers go, and Riki, that one tries to assault your mind. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
You're assuming that I have an intelligence to make a saving throw with. 14.
14. Okay, it doesn't take purchase.
Oh, nice.
Thank God.
This intellect devourer B is going to try the same thing on the wizard again.
Okay. So intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Don't forget you have bardic inspiration.
Yes,
All
plus
right.
4s.
Given I rolled a 19 on the d20, I get to hold that for another time.
Just saying.
I know. I appreciate the reminder. Okay, so yeah, that'll be a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
You also make the save, and you push away the influence in your mind. And now, Syndra, human mage, it is your turn.
Okay.
Human wizard.
So we've got A, B, C, and everybody's really spread out. So yeah, I think she is gonna do the psychic attack again.
Okay.
So she rolls against Devourer B.
Okay.
All right, that's better. That'll be AC. Let's see here, 22.
Right, 2 hits.
All right, so Tentacle A, AC 21,
That hits.
and then let's see here, Devourer C. Oof. Let's see here. Is that gonna help enough? Yeah, she'll add. Oh man. Does she want to? Yeah, she'll add the dice to it. I don't know if 5 on the die is enough. It's really close, but.
You're adding Bardic Inspiration.
That would be for Intellect Devourer C. Yeah, because I think, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna, well,
Oh my god.
sorry. Yes, I will. So, that's 16.
16 will hit.
Yeah. No, I was just being spacey and thinking about, for some reason I was getting caught up on the tentacle AC that John had hit on.
I hate it when I get caught up on the tentacles too.
No, you don't, John.
All right, so 2d6 you said?
Correct.
Okay.
You keep your tentacles to yourself.
Okay, that's much better. So that's going to be
Said no man ever.
9 psychic
That's true.
damage to each of those things.
Okay. So the intellect devourers
Sorry, that's not
squeal
very
in pain, and those 2 tentacles, wounds open up on them, and they split into a whole bunch of pieces, and they fall over and stop moving.
Yeah.
So all the tentacles are detentacled.
All the tentacles are gone.
Now it's time to
We
kill
have
the brain.
detentacled.
Yep. Okay.
Are we killing the brain?
No.
I think we're
we
trying
might
to
get people mad at us if
commune
we
with the
try.
brain. That's kind
Out
of
of
turn to
character,
Karina
that would be
and
suicide.
say, "What? How do I try to commune with the brain?" And then that's my turn. That's-
So it is, that was Syndra. Now it is Britannia. Britannia.
Dissonant whispers to weird guy B. I don't remember what they're called.
Oh wait, hold on.
Mind flares.
Hold
Oh,
on.
wait, there's stuff.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
stuff and
There's
things.
There's stuff and
There's
things.
things. Uh-oh.
Okay. This the section here that says once the tentacles are destroyed. Okay. So you use that psychic attack and you destroy those the last of the tentacles, and you feel a sharp pain pierce your skull, and the alien cry of the elder brain assails your mind. The unfamiliar, unwelcome intrusion changes into a vision of 4 small glowing eyes dancing around a single larger glowing eye. As your mind recovers from the psychic wave, dozens of mind flares enter the chamber via the steps on either side.
Oh boy.
Corrali steps in front of your group in a demonstration of defiance. A heartbeat later, you hear the droning voice of the elder brain shout, "Enough!" through the rattled minds of all within the chamber. The mind flares all silently gather, but approach you no further.
Are we out of combat?
Yes, you are.
Ricky wants to keep his brain.
Damn it, I didn't even get to hurt anything else.
But you did lots of damage. to
Did
other
lots of
things.
hurt.
Greg, I
You
tried to tell you,
pwned.
I was like, you have 1 left, and you said, I'm going to save it.
I thought I was going to be fighting the brains.
Brains?
But you still got to basically experience everything that there was about the monks. That was good.
Yes, it was fantastic.
You monked it up.
So basically the elder brain communicates through its thoughts, and it tells you about a beholder that was once enslaved by the Illithid that freed itself from the elder brain's control upon discovering a power far greater than the elder's will. The same strange power has enabled the beholder to extend its control over vast distances. The creature convinced the beholder convinced the elder that the ritual would revitalize the mind flare vessel, allowing it to once more sail the stars. However, when the elder brain was freed from the influence, it was able to briefly sense the beholder's intent. Not only does the creature want revenge, but it is also unstable, wishing to prove its ultimate superiority by destroying the minds of every living thing in the area. Though the mind flares are no longer a tool to accomplish this, the elder brain is sure that this being will one day return to continue its genocidal ambitions. Unfortunately, the mind flayers are unable to detect the creature's location. So what happens at this point is that in exchange for saving the colony, the mind flayers allow the party to leave peacefully, escorted by Corrali. They, however, make no qualms in remarking how delectable the characters' brains must be. But for
Ricky
now,
likes that feel.
But for now, you are granted safe passage back to the Lair's entrance. And upon returning to Phandalin, Ilsa is pleased to see the party safe and sound. And that is the end of the adventure.
Yay!
Nice.
We survived.
Good
Yay.
work, everybody.
We get 200 gold. Was what?
It was 300 total because between
Nice.
Ilsa and the other guy there, Councilman, whatever his name is. I can't remember.
You should just put it in the party fund.
Sildar or something like that.
Yeah. Sildar Hallwinter. Yeah, him and Ilsa. Between the two of them, it was 300 gold pieces.
Very nice.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So
If-
I was excited when I read this because I'm like, ooh, mind flares, psychic attacks, yay! I like this stuff.
Anybody other than Riki would have been like, you know what? Screw the mind flayers. They're on their own. But Riki is not that intelligent.
Wait, so we're each getting how much gold?
It's 300 total.
We've
Okay.
been putting stuff into the party fund so far.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we probably
Okay.
have like pushing 1,000 total in the fund at this point. But
Probably
I don't know
Nice.
who's
Yeah.
keeping track of it, so
yeah, I can total it up.
I thought Kate was tracking it the whole
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been tracking
he
it.
tracks everything. So you
He's
know.
got it.
I hope you all enjoyed Adventure 5. So we'll do Adventure 6 next time, and I'll be DMing that one. So let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Night.
Bye 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 bye.
Oh, God.
We love you.
Good night, everybody. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.